So welcome to this channel. We are talking about human energy and how we can harmonize things. These things, we want you to know that they might seem a bit far out there for some, but it's just because it's a different language. We're actually putting words to energy. And so these are the mechanisms of what governs everything that we do in our lives. And it's the two polar opposite, it seems like sometimes, of who we are, in a way. It's not really who we are. We are one of them. The other one is sort of a delayed outward molding of sorts, of cells that we as a soul mold, right? But that doesn't mean that we are the mold. We have created our bodies. We have created our expressions with repetition and behavior. And a lot of the behavior has been the best that beings have gotten to so far. Everyone is expressing what they believe in, to be their sort of savior, what they are focused on, why the driving mechanisms of why they do. Feel like drinking some coconut water. I think this coconut water is just almost just on the brink. It's still okay, but it's just almost on the brink of like starting to change flavor. My body notices, but it's still okay. It's just on the brink. We are the one making the mold, but don't get confused thinking that you are the mold. Many beings think that they are the mold, and they go around thinking that they have to do X, Y, and Z behavior to other molds. People, right? We're talking about people. But they're using this metaphor. And I really like that. So don't confuse yourself with the mold. Know that you are the actual creator. You are the creator that is meant to create with your own body. But what you can have as a habit, which many have, is that they have given their power away over to other beings to control their lives. Governments, mother, father, right? Officers. When we give our power outside, we create really weird scenarios that are not true to who we truly are. And that's what we call projections. And a lot of beings are still doing that, not fully knowing that they're doing that, or it's sort of like they perhaps have seen some parts of what they're doing on the surface, but then the depth of this, the depth of these projections, it goes deep. And the way that we can start to correct them is first of all recognize that everything out there is a depiction of something in here. I remember being in Vipassana meditation, and I realized that it was more interesting, if not the same, to explore inward as it is to explore outward. Like I got to reverse that. So I got to feel that with my body. My body we got the recognition that, wow, it is so vast inside here. So much feelings and nuances that can be trained. But because of all the training, we need some time to get back into the groove of thinking correctly. And we have sort of been sold that it's such a big deal, like you need to be enlightened almost to be there. Like it's interesting when you have this misperception how far away it seems. But it's not that far. We want you to let you know it's not that far. Everything is just a perception shift away from a really big breakthrough. And those are happening all the time as you move forward in this consciousness journey. It's very exciting. We feel it's like very, very deep. We feel very deep within the body. We have gotten to very deep places. We have gone through lots of deep layers within this vessel to clear and anchor more light. So if you wish to join us for one of these 28-day consciousness shifts, they are continuously ongoing, and beings are on different levels, and some beings are on what we call the holistic optimizer, which is the program that Jesus and the Ascended Masters are guiding everyone to upgrade their system, basically, with lots of healing codes, upgrades, galactic frequency adjustments, and all the alignments needed so that we move in the right directions. All of us, because we all are on different trajectory. And to get started, what we recommend is that you start with the free 28-day to get some footing into this way of being in the holistic perspective, where you actually see and comprehend more of your human energy. And we're talking about seeing energy from a non-dualistic point of view, and how much that enriches and changes everything you see all around you. So you can sign up for free. There's a link in the description. And we highly recommend that you get an energy assessment. That is a an energy snapshot that you can book in the store, that you get an honest feedback of where you are at and what you're dealing with, so that you know how to move forward. Because some beings think that they are here and then they're not, and then you're just going blind. Especially when it comes to racing in consciousness. You're not going anywhere unless you know that you're going there. Not just in, but in vibration, in your energy, in your, this action does this for my energy, right? You need to know this. And that is something that can only be experienced. No matter how much we think, it's not going to be the same. As you have to align to it. You have to align to the truth. We have been so deviated that we have to get aligned to the truth. And that is to land who we truly are. That is that process. So if you want to get started, sign up below and let us know how you found this episode. And we'll talk to you again in the next one. Ciao.